My wife has become shy and clingy after I saved her life 2 years ago. I'm worried for her mental health. We were walking back home pretty late from a date night and I forgot my leather jacket at the pretty crowded restaurant. So I told her to walk back to the car while I found the jacket. And a drunk driver came speeding by, almost hitting her, but I tackled her to the ground and out of harm's way. It was pretty much just an instinctive reaction. After that, I don't remember a single thing other than waking up at the hospital a week later. I'd apparently been in a coma for a whole week. When I met my wife, she literally clung onto me for a good 40 minutes and just bawled into my chest. She kept trying to apologize but I didn't let her. And I don't know why, but ever since this incident she's always been super shy and sweet with me yet super clingy at the same time. She's always wanting to do whatever I'm doing, always asking for hugs and kisses, always asking me if I love her, if I think she's pretty enough, etc. And it seems as if she's always trying to please me in one way or another. I was rewatching the original Spider-Man series with her yesterday, and I would honestly describe my wife like the character Ursula, the shy girl who's always making cookies and cake for Peter and has a huge secret crush on him. She's extremely shy and awkward and giggly with me just like how Ursula was with Peter. It seems like her biggest fear is that she'll disappoint or annoy me or something. She's always wanting my validation in some way or another. She cooks and bakes for me, doesn't let me do that many chores even when I insist. We both work full-time. She always makes me my favorite foods and desserts, serves them to me, etc. in the bedroom. She's become very selfless as well. Every weekend, she wakes me up with a long, slow gawk gawk 3000 and finishes by riding me. She tries to do it every single day. She's constantly focusing on my pleasure, what to do to make me finish harder and faster than ever, always asking me about my fantasies, etc. I see her stare at me too sometimes, especially when we're watching TV. And she'll look away all embarrassed when I look at her. She tries to get into things too, just because I'm interested in them. I've lifted weights and done martial arts my whole life, and now she wants to learn and do both those activities with me. I'm not sure if she actually does or if she's just doing that cause I'm interested in those things. Because before 2 years ago, she couldn't care less about these hobbies of mine. She was always instead interested in playing volleyball and softball with her girlfriends. I'm not saying I don't appreciate her doing all this for me, I definitely do and I love that woman to death. But it seems like she's doing too much for me and it's affecting her mental health. She always thinks she's not pretty enough for me, that she's not a good enough wife, etc. She's always saying she owes me her life and always asking how she can make it up to me for saving her life. I always tell her she doesn't owe me anything and she should stop doing so much. It falls on deaf ears usually. Yesterday, in the middle of the night, I woke up to her quietly sobbing with her back turned towards me. I kissed and cuddled her and asked her what's wrong. She told me she had a terrible dream where I never woke up from the coma. I comforted and reassured her that I'm here and it's okay, but she still kept crying uncontrollably. In the morning, she was her normal shy awkward giggly self, asked me what I wanted for breakfast, and is acting like nothing happened. I feel terrible for her. We've been going to a marriage counselor together and it seems to be helping. She has a lot of trauma from the situation which she talks about during the sessions. But still, she's never as relaxed or chill as she once was. She's always very tense, and like I said, doing everything to please me. Why is she like this, and how could I help her?